Hi there. I thought I'd take some time to demonstrate the Elements synth here with a couple of small sequencers that I have here. These are Korg SQ1 sequencers that I bought specifically for really making a very compact and small area to demonstrate the oscillator 1, 2 and 3 CV ins and the VCF CV in of this element synthesizer that we see here. I've got this one, this is a function generator, and it's called a Black Star function generator, a Black Star 500. I got this one wired up. I'm just showing you this one. It's probably out of focus, but looks like that. You can get these things on eBay for around about 30 to 50 pounds, probably about $70, $100, that kind of thing. And we can equate that to euros as well. So what I'll do is I'll show you some close-up stuff of what I've got set up here, but it should be fun. So let's get on with it. Thanks. So on the rear of the Elements, I have connected up these jack sockets, or rather put patch cables into the jack sockets. What we have is a socket going into VCO1, that's CV in, CV into VCO2, CV into VCO3, we've got CV going into the VCF, and this one here is gate. So that's what we got on the back there. These are the two Korg SQ1s that I'm using. I think they're rather neat, very compact metal case. They do 2x8 or 1x16. I've got two of them set up, and the reason for that is I'm taking the CVA out of this, which is going into VCO1 there. CVB is going into VCO2 on the Elements. The gate out from CVA is going to the gate in the Elements. Now I've taken this sync cable. This one is going to be synced by this one, so they both travel at the same speed. The CVA out of this I have got set up to VCO3 CV in on the Elements, and CVB is going into the CV of the VCF on the Elements. And this yellow jack is coming from the function generator, the Jupiter 500, and it's sending out a square wave. Because the timing on these sequencers, it's pretty good. It can go quite fast-ish, and it can go quite slow-ish. But if you take the sync socket on the SQ1 and use a function generator here, you can make the thing go really fast. So fast, maybe things stop, or so slow, it's extremely slow. So this I'm using for the clock. So this is, for your interest, the front panel of the function generator. I use them as modulators. They're great for especially sine wave meets a sine wave in the synth. These can be cranked into megahertz or down to very low frequency results. A very useful tool. I'm just taking out of here a direct square wave, but from these outputs you can select from a square wave, a triangle and a sine wave. This control here is your DC offset, and you can go above and below 0 volts. And this is the amplification of the modulation signal. And this is a coarse control, kind of like octave switching in a way, but not calibrated for that, as this is not a musical instrument. We've got a fine control here that's a potentiometer, and these are your ranges. The white switches are the ranges of how high or how low frequency the function generator works at. Here we have 3 oscillators that we're going to use, and the filter with the CV in as described. So in the sequencers here I've kind of preset some sequences, but we're going to get 4 tracks of 8. So just to go over that again, basically A is going to oscillator 1, B is going to oscillator 2, A is going to oscillator 3, and B is going to the filter. Now the filter is set for 2 volts per octave. On this thing you can set it from 1 volt per octave, 2 volt per octave, 5 volt per octave, or even 8 volt per octave. That's amazing and good fun with a filter. The other guys are basically set the same as well. So yeah, I got preset sequences in here, and these guys, these oscillators, I put to the same pitch to start with, but what I've done is I've switched oscillator 3 down by 2 octaves. So let's just run things a sec. Now, I'm going to do a mod on these where I can kick both of them off at the same time, but I have to do it by hand, and I'm going to preset a pitch about here. Let's just see what happens. So we're listening to oscillator 2 there. Got some envelope on here, by the way. Let's hear oscillator 1. You can change the pitch about with the keyboard. That's good fun. Bring in oscillator 3 for some bass. So yeah, we got CV going in the filter. We put the resonance up a bit and take the filter off actually. Let's see what happens. Let's change the filter to 5 volt range. Turn that bass one off. Put in a bit of reverb. There's oscillator 3. Bringing a bit of noise. Bit of envelope. I could even bring the ring modulator up. Bring these guys down a bit. Let's slow this down, use the function generator to slow it down. Octave up for oscillator 3. Now, as you can hear, that's quite effective with the CV into the filter. let's just put that to 1 volt per octave, see what you think. Take the envelope off. Changing the pitch for fun. Ring mod. Crank this up. You can see it's going like a bomb. Switch up. Whoa, went to nothing. So we've got effectively 3 pitches happening with the oscillators there. And let's go back to moving this up to 5 volt again. Oh, it's a bit discordant. Take that delay off. Well, it's been a short, brief video there. I just wanted to show that, yeah, you can drive all these oscillators separately. I am using these devices. Hats off to you, Korg, for making a small, accessible product for everyone, including me. I'm still working on my sequencer here, the card sequencer that I once showed at Frankfurt, in fact last year. And my plan has always been to make a 4-track sequencer specifically to work with these guys' elements. So we'll see what happens with that. And that's me. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. Hopefully we'll be seeing some new kit in March. Thank you.